Welcome to Block Factory. I don't think there's any words that can describe how excited I am to show you this one. This is, as it says, Block and Factory. Or another way to say it would be Lego Factory. You're going to have to build a factory to automate the construction of things like what you see on the screen. So you're gonna want to build, sets, figurines, or with blocks, right? Similar to Legos, but you want to automate this into a factory. So you want to have, the right belts, you want to have the right machines, logistic, all those type of things. And what is really cool is that there is of course a campaign, but there is also a creative mode that is linked to the Steam workshop. So you can basically create any figurine that you want, any shape that you want. I'm not gonna take a long time to make something, but you can create whatever you want, then save it, put it on the Steam workshop, and then anybody can play with it. So I think there's gonna be tons of things being made here. Like you can also think about some famous IP like Star Wars or Harry Potter. I'm sure people are gonna go crazy and create some really interesting things. Today I'm just going to show you more kind of the normal gameplay so you understand. And we are now in the campaign. You have multiple parts of the campaign, like this is Pioneer Island, right? The starting location, but there's another one over here, another one there, another one here, there, and I'm sure, in the future we could create easily even more, right? DLCs or not. We have in this demo only access to Powered Land, and even in Powered Land, I think we only have access to 2 missions, which I've already completed, but I'm going to show you anyway because, it's not just about completing them once, there's a bit of a roguelike aspect too, because when you complete some of these missions, you get coins, and with these coins, you can get some upgrade of your buildings or some new unlock. Right now I have 3 coins, for example, and I'd love to buy or to unlock, if you wish, a double cutter, which will cut a piece into a smaller piece, but also deliver the spare part. I know it may seem, not very clear, but I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So let's go back to Ocean over here. And you will see again that I have already built a couple of things, but I will explain to you what's happening. So what's happening is that in the middle of the map here, you have what's called the diorama or the set. This is what you're trying to build. We're trying to build this over here. We can click on it to see it. All right, this is what we're trying to build over here. To build this, we need to create 4 different pieces. We need, this piece over here. This is a very simple block. We need this one here, where we have a couple of blocks stacked on top of each other. And again, this is the first mission of the tutorial, right? So these things are super simple, but still. Then we have this block here, which is 3 different ones that are glued together. And then finally, you have the turtle over here, and this is a bit more complex. And again, as I said, this is the very first basic mission, right? But what's really interesting is that it's not about building those 4, it is also about building enough of them, so having a efficient logistic chain to make it happen. So for example, for the small blocks here, I am producing 280 per minute, and that gives me the 3 stars. You need 240 to get 3 stars. On the other hand, for the second, I don't know how you call it, it's like algaes, I am producing 45 per minute into the diorama over here. Let me show you. This is one that's coming there, one that's coming there, and of course I'm going to show you how to build those things in a second. But yes, I'm producing 45. I need to get to 72 to get to the 2nd star, and then maybe 100 to get to the 3 star. For the last 2, I don't even have the let's call it the crown, right? So I'm not even at star level. I don't even have the crown. To get the crown, we need 40 of the first one. I'm only making 30 per minute, and we need 45 of the fourth. I'm only making 15. All right, so we're gonna want to do this, and I'm gonna show you a bit more how to do it. I mean, let's do this one here, for example. Now we have in this case, again, this is the first mission, so we're lucky. We have the pieces. Most of the pieces, they exist already on the board. In the second mission that I'll show you after, you'll see that you have to create most of the pieces out of others. But in this case here, again, we have that piece. If we look over here again, we need that one piece here and 2 of these small one triangle, right? So this is this one plus that one. So that's not too hard. What we're gonna do is we're gonna place a piece dispenser. So over here, this is a piece dispenser, and the more you know, cell I cover, the more the productivity is going to be high. So one cell is 12%, two cell is 23%, all of them is 100, right? So we're going to try to have a few like this. Okay. And then, you know, I can try to fit a couple more, even if they're not very high. So we are dispensing those pieces, right? In this case, for example, 60 per minute. We're getting 60 per minute of that piece. Then we want to do the same over here, for example, right? 1, 2, 3, and one more in the back, maybe. Yeah, 4. Okay. So now that we have those pieces, we're gonna want to get them together and we're gonna want to glue them. So we have access to different things over here, stacking and gluing. And again, this is the first mission, so we don't have a lot of different machines, but in the future we'll get more. And here I have also the double cutter that I got before. So let's take this, you know, we're gonna place a couple of these. Doesn't really matter where I place them. So these are what's called gluer. They're gonna take two pieces and you know, glue them together. that makes sense. So let's go. We're gonna get that one here, that one there, here, and last here. Okay. So we're getting one piece. We need another one too, which is one of these. All right. So let's go. We're gonna go all the way over here. I'm not making super pretty logistic at this point, it's more just to show you how the game works. So then we're gonna use a teleporter so that we can do something like this and same here. Okay, so we need to go into the teleporter here, then exit here, enter again and go there. So these pieces are gonna go in. I'm gonna do the same quickly here. I want maybe there. Up. This one is easy, and this one even more easy. Oh, did I wait? No, I forgot one. My bad. So we can delete. Sorry, we can delete quite a few pieces at once by selecting like this and then pressing delete or X. We need a couple of teleporters. So let's go. This one goes here. This one goes there and there. And this one is here. Perfect. Okay. Up and up. So we can delete that machine. Now we need to configure those machines. We're going to place, you know, inside this 4x4. In the basic building, you can do only 4x4. Then we'll get bigger buildings where we can do more than 4x4, like 8x8, for example. And then we're gonna place with rotate this one next to it. We've glued it. We can, I think, copy and paste. Oh no, I cannot copy the recipe. I can copy the whole thing, but not the recipe. Sorry, my bad. Or if you know how to copy the recipe, do tell me in the comments below. But that's okay, we can just do it quickly like this. And as I said, I could have also just copied the whole building with the recipe. Okay, so we have done basically one piece of it, and then we're gonna want to do the same with this side here, right? So let's go. Okay, up 4. So we need again some gluers, and actually it's not gonna be exactly the same. So let me see, maybe we put them on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have one piece here. And again, I forgot to copy them after making the recipe. Sorry about that. This one will be a bit tight, but okay. Then we need a teleporter. Here. Okay, and there's a lot of great hotkeys, by the way, for it. I'm not yet fully proficient with them, but they're here, I guarantee you. Okay, and then the final one we'll need all the way over here. So let's do that. Okay, so connect everything. You go here, here, there. You here to go on. Done, 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 and done. So they should all be good. And we place it there and we save. Done. Configuration. Up and up. And then in a second, let me show you the more advanced diorama and where we need to start painting, cutting, and doing many other things. But first, let's get that in so we can see, you know, right now we're making 30. We should hopefully be making a lot more than 30 now. I don't know the exact number, but we can see that. Okay, we're jumped to 90 now, it seems. Okay, 100. And so that will give me hopefully the medal. Can increase the game speed to see that going. Oh, actually, I'm making too much here. The belt is limited to 240 per minute. Okay, that seems good. That seems good. Few more seconds. And we'll have the crown. I really like, by the way, that you can see on top of each building exactly what's being made there. So I can show you another one here, right? Making something different. This is stackers instead of gluer because we need to stack them on top of each other. This one is a normal nothing. There's not much here. But yeah, we have now, you know, already the first, like the crown, and we should get at least to 1 or 2 stars. You can see the first star is starting now. Done. Second star need 120, we're 150, so yeah, we're gonna get 2 stars. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now let's save and exit. So we can go to the other diorama over here, the farm. And in that farm one, it's a bit more complex. There is quite a few more things, including big belts there. There is also these other things which are colors. So we needed for this one to make this pumpkin over here. We needed also to make this crow or bird. We needed to make this, I don't know what that is. This is maybe the crow. And we need to make this big farmer here. So, and by the way, you can also click to see each level individually if you're a bit lost. Now, as you see over here, we have multiple colors, but usually we don't have the color we need. Like, for example, I needed, you know, a lot of blue here, but we don't have any blue pieces, but we have blue paint. So we can take blue paint and a yellow piece and then paint it and it becomes yellow. The other thing I'm doing over here is I'm cutting the pieces. So you can see this is a 4x4. I'm cutting it into a 2x2. And I'm cutting the 2x2 into a 1x1. All right? So that is what a cutter does over here. Then I have this other building here that is a sloper. So with the sloper, sorry, that is not what I wanted to do here. You will take a piece and you will create slope on that piece. So instead of having a 1x1 that is a full, you know, square, we have now some slopes, some triangles on it. We can do it also on bigger ones. Let me see, where else do I have one? Here, this is a cutter where we're taking a 2x2 and we're making it a 2x1. I'm painting it too, by the way, here. What else here? Here we're crushing. So crushing is you take a piece and you're going to only get the color of that piece. So you crush it to get just the color. What else over here we have? Yeah, here we have, you know, a different slope, right? Here we're cutting the piece into 2 different ones and then we're gluing them together. Then I'm stacking it, right? One on top of the other. Let me show you. So we take the two pieces and we stack them on top of each other. Then I'm stacking it again, by the way, with another one. And then we have here a mega stacker. So this one will take pieces, you know, it takes a pieces that is already 4 high and another pieces that is also 4 high, and it enables us to do a 12 by 12 by 12. So that is a huge one here. It takes a big belt, but it's huge. What else over here? You know, we're stacking. Here we're changing the color, and then we're cutting a piece of it. So yeah, you know, there's a lot that you're gonna be able to do with this game. You can get the pieces, cut them, double cutter, sloper, we can paint, we can crush, we can stack, we can glue. There's also a destroyer here, which I'm not really sure why you need a destroyer. I guess maybe, oh, maybe if you're creating like a spare piece and you want to destroy it. And yeah, similar to the previous one, you know, you have goals, not just to finish the armor, but goals also to increase the production. We're making, for example, only 30 per minute of the pumpkin. We will need to make 60 to get the first star. Or for the bird, we're making only 15. We need 30 to actually get the crown. And as I mentioned before, as soon as you get more and more crowns, then you will be able to buy some of those upgrades here, which will help you also usually make it better, right? So it is why it's a bit of a roguelike experience. You may not be able to get all of the stars right away, but with a bit of upgrades, then you can come back and improve your chain and make some upgrades. So yeah, I have no idea how I didn't find this game earlier. It's been actually, the demo has been available for more than a month already. Big thanks to one of my regular, Patty, for showing me this game on my Discord community. I've definitely put it in my wishlist now. If the developers are watching and you want to send me a key when you're ready to launch the game, which is supposed to come in 2024, so, you know, I mean, I haven't found a lot of bugs, and the game, I think, engine shouldn't be that complex, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this one. Do tell me in the comments below if you have any questions, thoughts, or comments for the developers. If you want to see this game on the channel when it releases, do tell me. Thank you for watching, smash like button, and I hope to see you next time.